Hey, one of the most common questions people ask me is, why don't I use the power tools? It's pretty simple. When it comes to taking care of horses, I've been raised with traditional horsemanship, and I find that I don't need some aids to help me get to the horse and do my job. The way power tools are used now, every horse is hung from the ceiling using a special halter with a rope strapped over the top of a beam, or the head is put on a headstall like a support, like it looks like a crutch, and the mouth is jacked open with the mouth speculum, and the horse is over sedated. I mean, just what I call drugged to another planet. And then they use the power tools, and it's the whole setup that bothers me. And here's the biggest reason why. We're trying to not do harm to your horse as veterinarians. It's one of the tenets of our belief system is to do no harm and to try and always make things better for the horse. And there's no doubt removing the points of the teeth that are creating the sharp edges and the pain inside the mouth need to be removed. And how they're removed can be, there can be several different ways of doing that. But the way they hang their head from the ceiling and oversedate them, it just puts way too much pressure on their neck. And I believe that there's a lot of injuries that are occurring. And I have some chiropractic veterinarian friends who actually look at some of these horses' teeth, or their necks, and they're discovering injuries that may not occur for several months after the procedure is done. So my biggest question is, if there's any doubt that there may be some damage that's occurring to the horse as their head is suspended from the ceiling, then why do it? Especially when there's another way, an alternative way that has been proven over time to be much more safe and just as effective. So when I'm asked, gee doc, why do you carry a bucket of tools? Why aren't you setting things out on tables and hanging heads and drugging horses to the almost falling down? Why don't you do this? Well, the answer is I've just heard all the horror stories. The stories of horses actually falling down while being held to the beam on the ceiling. Veterinarians saying that, everything will be okay, and it's not. The operators putting other people's at risk by having them in the stall supporting the head as they work on the horse, and all these other, and plus the horse's teeth sometimes being damaged beyond repair by the power tools. So I've heard all these stories, and even if one of them was true and all the rest were wrong, it's still one that didn't have to occur. So no, I'm not going to go there. It's just I've just been doing it too long, and I feel that we all can do a good job if we just are conscientious and apply ourselves, but we don't need to be putting the horse through unnecessary risks. So that's my answer why I don't use power tools. Hope that helps.